Hello, ladies and gents. Welcome to the channel of issues, and I'm going to get right into this. Stop being rude and obnoxious for no damn reason. This your girl, Miss Charlotte, and you know I keep it 100% raw, unfiltered, and honest here. You look at me as your big sister or your favorite cousin or your homegirl or big auntie that gives it to you straight, raw, and unfiltered because these are issues and we have to deal with them. We have to face them. And more importantly, we just need to be aware of them, okay? It comes from a place of love, disciplinary love, because I do want us to be accountable for our actions because we make these choices and we have to deal with the consequences. So I'm going to share this story with you. I went on a date with a very good looking man, attractive, very successful, well-to-do, nice car, nice clothes, all of that. But you know the saying, if it's too good to be true, it usually is. Well, his problem was he was just rude and obnoxious for no reason. I mean, the whole time he wanted to show off his American Express black card. He had to show it to everybody. And it was the way he talked to everybody. He talked down. If somebody said a word and they didn't pronounce it right, he wanted to correct them. And it was how he corrected them. It wasn't, oh, I think the word is this. It was, that's not how you say it. You say it like this. I cannot stand when people do that. If you truly want to teach somebody something, you do not have to try to belittle them, okay? Say it in a nice way. Say it in a teachable way where they can actually learn something. Be nice about it, you know? If you have to be like, oh, that's not how you say it, make it as a joke. But don't try to make a person feel less than because they're not. They may just not have the same exposure and experience that you have. Everybody doesn't have the same opportunities. So remember that, okay? When somebody, don't know something that you know, don't say, oh, you didn't know. If they knew, you wouldn't be telling them, right? So instead of saying it like that, say, oh, you didn't know? Well, let me tell you what I found out. Or let me tell you what I discovered when I researched. And then you share the information. You don't want to make the person defensive. And at the end of the day, you think it makes you look better, but it doesn't. It makes you look stupid and it makes you look insecure like the guy did on our date. After a while, I had to tell him, I was like, listen, if you cannot talk civil to these people, if you have to keep talking down to our waiter and to the bartender, I'm going to have to leave because, especially at a restaurant, you don't know what these people are doing behind closed doors. And here you are going to fall victim. They could be spitting in your stuff. They could be peeing in your stuff. They could be putting some extra stuff in your stuff, because you're being obnoxious and rude for no reason. And they could be retaliating behind closed doors. And when you're with someone like that, you better be clear and speak up. You need to tell the person, oh, I apologize for their behavior. It's not me. You better speak up for yourself to make sure your plate comes clean and easy if you're going to stay. Because I'm telling you, you never know what a person is doing behind closed doors. So you need to be really careful. And also, it goes with celebrities and people who have handlers, people you pay. You pay them for a reason, to help build you up, to help build your brand. Okay, so you got to remember that's a team effort. Without them, where would you be? If they're doing your hair, what's your hair going to look like without your hairstylist? If they're doing your makeup, what's your face going to look like without that, makeup artist? Your videos, what's your videos going to look like if you done dogged out the editor? The people you see going up is the same people you're going to see going down. So be careful how you treat the people as you're going up. Because as you coming down, one of those people may be the lifesaver that you need. But if you treat them all like crap as you're going up, when you go down, they damn for sure going to treat you like crap. So that's something for you to also just take heed. Take some inventory, self-inventory. I always say that. Are you being obnoxious? Are you being rude to people for no reason? When somebody mispronounces a word, how do you teach them? When somebody don't know something, how do you explain it to them? When you're in a debate, do you try to make the person feel like they're in a war when you're in a debate? Are you being obnoxious? Oh, see, you don't know nothing. I knew I couldn't talk to you about this because blah, blah, blah. Are you talking like that? Be mindful. Do not be rude and obnoxious for no damn reason. Now, there's some people you might have to show them who you are because, it might be a battle between you and somebody else and they're being rude and obnoxious, and maybe you want to give them a taste of their own medicine. That's being rude and obnoxious for a reason, okay? We all can be catty. We all know how to slay. We all know how to give shade, okay? We all know how to do that. But what I'm saying is when you're doing people who are servicing is a blessing. It's a good deed. It's humanity, it's humility, and it's being humble. And we all should serve in some form or another. So do not look down on anyone that is serving. That is my main point here. That's my main point. And my last point is if you have an obnoxious and rude person and you take them to a party, guess what? You're responsible for them. If they get cussed out, you need to get cussed out too because you knew who you was bringing to the party. So you either tell everybody in advance who you bringing to this party or you continue to apologize throughout the night for this friend. That's the other thing. If you know a rude and obnoxious person and you bring them along, guess who's also responsible for them? You are. If you understand what I'm talking about, give me the thumbs up. If you don't, give me the thumbs down, but leave it in a comment. If you feel it's okay to be rude and obnoxious, leave it in the comment. And if you get trolled, well, you get what you give. Okay? So be very careful. Don't forget, subscribe to my channel. And as always, follow me on social at Miss Burley to you. Every Wednesday, you will find me here with a new issue. And until then, I'll see you next week.